Cruise lines are smarter than you think, and they're counting on you to overspend, overlook perks, and fall into traps that boost their profits. But not you. Not this time. Because I'm revealing 20 cruise tricks they hope you never find out. From booking hacks and drink package traps to onboard secrets and hidden upgrades, these tips will save you hundreds and make you cruise smarter than 90% of people on board. Ready? Let's dive in. Booking. You click Book Now on the cruise website thinking, done and dusted. But you just missed the real jackpot. Cruise lines want you to book directly, no questions asked. But smart cruisers? They go through cruise-focused travel agencies that bundle extra perks. The cruise line doesn't mention onboard credit, Wi-Fi, prepaid tips, sometimes even free upgrades. Some of these agencies buy cabins in bulk, which means they can undercut the official prices and add bonuses. And here's the trick they hope you don't find out. If you call these agencies directly, you might unlock unpublished rates or exclusive offers not listed anywhere online. The cruise line won't shout this from the rooftops because it cuts into their profit margins. But you're not like everyone else, are you? Compare at least 3 cruise agencies before booking, and book like a pro, not like someone buying tickets to a floating trap. 2. Cabins. You paid extra for a guaranteed balcony view. And your neighbor? They paid less and still got one. Here's how they did it. The guarantee cabin trick. You choose a cabin type, like interior or balcony, and the cruise line assigns your exact room. Sounds risky, right? But here's what they don't tell you. If better cabins are empty, they'll often upgrade you for free. That's how people land ocean view or balcony rooms on an inside cabin budget. Cruise lines hate this hack. Why? It undermines their premium prices. Sure, you might end up near the engine room or a party deck, but if you're flexible and not too picky, it's a strategic gamble. It's like a silent upgrade lottery, and the only way to win is to play. So next time, skip the room assignment, let the cruise line roll the dice, and enjoy your upgraded surprise. 3. Drinks. Unlimited cocktails? Sounds like the dream, until you actually do the math. Most drink packages require you to throw back 6 to 8 alcoholic drinks per day just to break even. And that's without factoring in port days, when you're off the ship and nowhere near the bar. Cruise lines bank on you overestimating your thirst and underestimating your schedule. And here's the kicker. Many lines let you bring a bottle or 2 of wine per cabin. Some even allow sealed sodas or water. Plus, daily happy hours and bar specials aren't always included in the package, so you're paying and still missing out. Want to play it smart? Track your drinks on day 1. If it doesn't add up, skip the package. Drink smarter, not harder, because nothing tastes worse than a $900 hangover. 4. Excursions. That snorkeling tour the cruise line offers for $129. It's $65 if you book it yourself. Cruise lines push their shore excursions hard and hope you're too nervous to look elsewhere. They warn, if you miss the ship, we can't help you. Scary, right? But third-party tour companies know this fear and fight it. Many guarantee return to ship timing or even cover the cost to get you to the next port if something goes wrong. You also get smaller groups, better guides, and more authentic experiences. Sites like Viator, Shore Excursions Group, or even Airbnb experiences are your secret weapons. Cruise lines won't tell you that. Why would they? These overpriced tours are pure profit. Want to cruise like a rebel? Skip the cruise line cattle calls, book direct, save big, and actually enjoy your time on shore. 5. Wi-Fi. Cruise lines love sending you those pre-cruise savings emails for Wi-Fi packages. But spoiler, those prices are often not the best deal. Once on board, Wi-Fi prices can drop. Why? Cruise ships use dynamic pricing. When bandwidth demand is low, prices go down. And mid-cruise flash deals? Only advertised in the app. Also, do you really need full Wi-Fi? The cruise app lets you message your travel buddies for free. Want to check emails or post a quick story? Wait until you hit port. Cafes on shore almost always have free Wi-Fi. The cruise line hopes you'll panic scroll before boarding and lock into a plan you don't need. Compare options once you're on board and buy what actually fits your needs. Sometimes the smartest move is staying offline and watching everyone else burn $200 to check their inbox. 6. Tipping. You check your final cruise bill and see $300 in tips for services you barely remember. Surprised? You're not alone. Cruise lines auto-add daily gratuities, $14 to $20 per person, straight to your account. Most guests assume it's mandatory. It's not. You can go to guest services and adjust or even remove them. Cruise lines bank on awkwardness. They know most people won't question the charge because it feels wrong. But if your service wasn't great or you prefer to tip in cash, that's your right. And here's something else they don't highlight. You're often double tipping at specialty restaurants or the bar. Want to do it right? Bring cash in envelopes. Hand it directly to your steward or bartender. They'll appreciate it more than a faceless line item. Outsmart the system, reward good service personally, and skip the mystery charges that quietly pile up. 7. Laundry. $4 to wash a single shirt? That's not a luxury. It's extortion in disguise. Cruise lines make laundry service feel exclusive, but here's what they don't tell you. Many ships have self-serve laundromats hidden on guest decks. $3 per load, detergent included. No fuss, no tip, just clean clothes. Even better, some loyalty tiers offer free laundry or discounted rates on longer cruises. Still no laundromat? Get creative. Pack travel detergent. Use the retractable clothesline or dry things on the balcony. Cruise lines want you overpacking or overpaying. They profit either way. But you'll pack half as much, wash mid-cruise, and still smell fresher than the guy who paid $84 to clean 3 polos. Clean clothes shouldn't cost more than dinner. Just don't expect them to advertise the cheap way. 8. Photos. That'll be $29.95 for a 5x7 of you blinking on formal night. Cruise photographers are everywhere. In the atrium, at dinner, by the pool. They count on impulse buys and guilt. But here's what they don't want you to know. You can pose at those backdrops and ask them to snap one on your phone. Also, don't buy photo packages early. Wait until the last day. That's when unsold prints and digital bundles get discounted. If you're traveling with a group, split the cost and share the files. Or, radical idea, take your own great photos. You've got a phone that shoots 4K. Use it. Don't let them turn your vacation into a yearbook scam. Capture the moment without sacrificing your budget. Say cheese. And say no to overpriced nostalgia. 9. Upgrades. Cruise lines rarely advertise last-minute upgrades, but they do offer them. You just have to know where and when to ask. Call a few days before sailing. Ask about paid upgrades. You could snag a balcony for the price of an interior. Already on board? Head to guest services early. Sometimes they'll upgrade unsold suites for a fraction of the price. Cruise lines hate sailing with empty premium rooms. They'd rather make something than nothing. The key? Don't assume the upgrade ferry is coming. Be polite. Be proactive. Because while others are crammed in windowless boxes, you could be sipping coffee on your private balcony for half the price. 10. Packages. One package to rule them all? More like one package to empty your wallet. Cruise lines love bundling Wi-Fi, drinks, and excursions into value packages. But here's the catch. They're built on what you won't use. That deluxe bundle with internet and 10 daily cocktails sounds good, until you spend 3 days in port and barely drink at all. Want to outsmart them? Price each element a la carte. See what you'll actually use. Then wait. Onboard flash sales, especially in the app, often slash bundle prices by 20–40%. Also, you're allowed to not buy anything. The buffet is free, water is free, sunlight also free. Don't let FOMO make your wallet cry. Buy what you need, not what's shiny. Because nothing's worse than overpaying for a bundle and realizing you only use the Wi-Fi to check the weather. 11th. Water. $4 for a bottle of water? That's not hydration. It's highway robbery at sea. Cruise lines charge premium prices for what should be basic. Why? Because they know you'll get thirsty and desperate. But here's the trick. Most lines let you bring a limited amount of bottled water, canned drinks, or juice on board on embarkation day. It's buried in their policies, but it's there. Even better, buffet stations, gyms, and bars all have drinkable water. Bring a good reusable bottle, ideally one with a filter, and fill up throughout the day. Worried about taste? Skip the ice. Ask for room temperature. Cruise lines want you to think bottled is your only option. It's not. Stay hydrated without draining your wallet. Because paying $30 just to avoid thirst? That's not smart cruising. That's falling for one of the oldest tricks in the cruise playbook. 12th. Timing. Only 3 cabins left. Prices going up. Better book now. Sound familiar? Cruise lines flood you with urgency, but it's marketing, not reality. The real sweet spot for booking, 60 to 90 days before sailing. That's when unsold cabins quietly get discounted. No flashy sales, no countdown clocks, just real deals. Better still, book during wave season, January to March, when cruise lines throw in extras like Wi-Fi, onboard credit, or drink packages to fill ships. Set price alerts, track fares across different travel agencies, and if your fare drops after booking, call them. Some lines will match it with onboard credit. The trick is patience, not panic. Book smart, not scared, because the best deals don't scream. They whisper quietly when the ship's half full and the clock is ticking. 13. Loyalty. Oh, it's just your first cruise? That's cute. Frequent cruisers walk on board like royalty. Priority lines, free drinks, upgraded cabins. And the secret? They joined the loyalty program on Cruise One. Cruise lines want new passengers focused on upsells, not perks. Some programs even match tiers across brands. Sail Royal Caribbean, get perks on Celebrity. Smart cruisers game the system. Cruise lines hope you don't. Pro tip? Sign up before your cruise, even if it's your first time. Loyalty isn't just a buzzword, it's a backdoor to benefits they'd rather sell you instead. So walk past the newbies fumbling at check-in. You've got priority boarding, and you're just getting started. 14. Food. You think the buffet is your only free meal? That's exactly what they want. Cruise lines count on laziness. Most people stick to the buffet and assume everything else costs extra. But the main dining room? Totally free. And better. Real menus, real service. Order 2 entrees, no one blinks. Even specialty restaurants sometimes offer free or discounted lunch options, but only if you ask. And during the final nights, another secret. If you have dietary needs or allergies, the main dining room is your best bet. The kitchen handles requests with care, not like the buffet free-for-all. Don't pay $45 for a steak when you can get a perfectly good one downstairs. For $0, you're not here for tray sliding and mystery meat. Sightseeing apps. Download the Cruise Lines app, they said. It's for convenience, they said. But here's what they don't say. That little app holds secrets. Buried between dinner reservations and showtimes are flash deals most guests never see. Discounted spa treatments, Wi-Fi bundles, last-minute excursion slots, but only if you check regularly. Some apps even let you join virtual queues, message other passengers for free, or book activities faster than the paper-carrying crowd still lining up at guest services. The trick? Open the app first thing each morning. Deals rotate daily and vanish fast. Cruise lines want you to use the app, but not master it, because when you do, you'll skip lines, snag discounts, and cruise like an insider. Smartphone on, notifications on. Let the games begin. 17th Spa. You walk by the spa and boom, lavender oil, soft music, and limited time offers. Relaxing, right? Not your wallet. Massages run $150 plus. Facials, even more. Cruise lines know you'll splurge when you're sunburnt and half asleep. But here's the trick. Wait for a port day. When the ship empties, prices drop fast, sometimes by 50%. Morning slots are usually cheapest. Want deeper discounts? Ask which times are slowest. Spa staff will often whisper the real deals. Also, you're not obligated to buy the $80 cream they slap in your hand post-massage. Cruise spas prey on impulse. But you? You book smart, skip fluff, and spend where it actually counts. Like cocktails. 18. Souvenirs. Cruise lines jack up prices knowing passengers forget essentials or panic buy last-minute gifts. That $18 sunscreen? It's $6 at Target. Want the real trick? Wait until the second to last night. That's when they roll out clearance tables. Branded merch, hats, jewelry, even watches, slashed up to 60%. They need to empty stock, and you're the lucky recipient. Walk past that overpriced magnet. You'll find a better one. For less, just steps off the ship. 19th Medical. Feel a headache coming on? Seasick? Got a blister from those new sandals? Cruise lines are counting on it, because the onboard medical center charges like a private hospital. A single motion sickness pill? $20. A basic consult? $100 plus. But here's what they don't tell you. You can pack your own travel health kit. Painkillers, seasickness meds, allergy tablets, band-aids, all legal and way cheaper if bought on land. Another secret. Sometimes guest services will hand out over-the-counter meds for free if you ask politely. No doctor visit required. Prepared passengers never see it. Bring your meds, bring backups, and avoid the $200 Band-Aid. 20. Sales. You're sipping wine when a voice booms, "Today only." Exclusive art sale. Cue spotlight on overpriced prints and at-sea-only jewelry deals. Except, it's not today only. That exact sale will run again tomorrow. Cruise lines stage these events to create urgency, limited chairs, clocks ticking, and prices inflated beyond belief. You're paying for the performance, not the product. Want to play it smart? Use free ship Wi-Fi to price check that $599 exclusive watch. Spoiler, it's probably $299 at home. Smile politely, say just browsing, and cruise away richer while in both money and wit. Now you've got the edge. These 20 cruise tricks are how smart travelers save money, dodge traps, and sail like pros, while everyone else gets played. Which one surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments. I read everyone. Hit like if you learned something new, and subscribe for more insider travel tips. Until next time, smooth seas and smart cruising.